Good evening, Berfine.
Good evening for you too, Mr. Barney. How are you?
I am very, very well. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you, Andy.
Okay, good. Berfine, today it is starting to feel like spring. It is starting to feel like winter is finished and it is much warmer outside. So I don't have my hat on today. It's much nicer. How is the weather at your house?
It's cold.
Still cold. Oh no. So for you, it is still winter, huh?
Yes.
Oh, well, I'm sorry to hear that.
We
Okay.
are between spring and autumn, but
Mhm.
near winter.
Okay. Okay. All right. Berfine, the last time we talked, we had a lot of problems with the internet. How
Yes.
is your internet now? Is it better?
Yes, it's better.
Good, good. So I don't know how much you remember from that one because it was such a difficult lesson, but do you remember swerve?
Uh, Not really.
All right. Swerve meant to turn quickly so that you don't hit something. So for example,
Oh
let's
yes,
pretend
I remember.
my green car, pretend these are cars. My green car, my red car, oh no, and he swerved so he
Yes.
wouldn't hit the other one. So swerve. Now, I wanted to ask you, I brought today a can of black beans, okay? And this can is in English, black beans, and in
Right.
Spanish, frijoles negros, okay? But it is a can of black beans, okay?
Okay.
Can. What else is the word can?
Mm, with can.
So the word can be this, a can of beans. What else is the word can?
Uh, I think it's just like eating things.
Okay. Berfine, would you read that sentence?
Berfin can speak English and Turkish.
Can.
Yes.
So it's the same word, but it means two very different things. This can is this metal thing, and it's a noun. Berfine can speak English. That's the same word, but it's a verb. Okay?
I understand.
So today I'm going to write a word, a very easy word, but it means two different things. Let's see if you can figure it out. So here's the word. Now, when you see that word, what do you think of?
A book, a reading book, a lesson book.
Like I see a lot of books behind you.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. And I have a book. This is a book about the Bible that I was reading. So I have this book right here. So that is a book. Very good. And that word book is a noun. Okay. Do you know something else for the word book?
No.
Okay. Then we'll learn something. That's great. So look at this book.
Book.
When you book something, such as a hotel room or a ticket, you arrange to have it or use it at a particular time. Would you read the green sentence?
Of course, my family had booked to go camping.
Right. Had booked maybe a spot to go camping. So I'm going to put this in the chat. It is a verb. And it's like to make a reservation. Okay.
I get.
So let's give an example. Suppose that you were going to come and visit me. I'm going to write a sentence about you. Are you in Ankara or Istanbul?
Ankara.
Okay. Would you read that sentence, please?
Berfin booked a flight from Ankara to Atlanta.
Right, and that's where I am in Atlanta, in Georgia, in the United States. So, Berfin, when you book a flight, you might call the airline. Hello, Turkish Air, I'd like to book a flight, okay? Or you can also just do it on your computer,
Yes,
right? So,
it's easy.
yeah, I like to use the computer personally. So you can book a flight on an airplane. You can book a hotel when you're traveling. What else can you book?
We can book a car
You can book a car. When you rent a car, you can book it. Very good.
and a book.
Okay, a book. You can also book if you're going to travel on a ship, or
Yes.
if you're going to
Oh,
travel on a boat or a train, you could book a ticket on a train. So do you see, it is the exact same word, B-O-O-K. And it could
yes,
be this, okay? But it could also be to make a reservation.
I understand.
I think you do. Very good. So that's why, like I said, it's a very easy word, but it has two very different meanings. Okay.
Yes.
All right, Miss Berfin, let's see how many of the D words. Let me look at my chat and let me see. Last time Berfin did 6 of them. Let's see if we can do more than 6. So Berfin, what insect is that?
Dragonfly.
That's right. And that flower is a
Dandelions.
dandelion, right. And that bird?
Duck.
Duck,
Dolphin.
dolphin,
Dirt.
dirt, very good.
Duck biscuits.
Dog biscuits, very good. You remembered all 6 of the words from the last lesson, so that's very good. You remembered all 6. Now, let's
Thanks.
see if we can learn a new one.
Donkey.
Right, good, good. You already knew that one. Good job. Oh, this is a hard one.
Dog.
It is a dog. Do you know what kind of dog this is?
No.
These black and white dogs. It is a dog, so I'm going to say you're right, but it's called a Dalmatian.
Dalmatian.
And a Dalmatian is a white dog with black spots.
Okay.
Now, have you ever seen a real Dalmatian?
No, I didn't.
Yeah. Now, you know there's a movie called The 101 Dalmatians. Have you ever seen that movie?
I guess yes.
Okay. This movie?
I can't see.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah.
Yes, I did.
Yeah, those are Dalmatians. So you were right when you said dog. That's a good D word, but this kind of dog is called a Dalmatian. Okay, let's do one more. Ooh, this is a tough one. Do you know what that is?
No, I don't.
Bet there's a lot of these in Istanbul because it has water near it. That's called a
Yes.
dock. Dock.
Duck.
Dock. Okay, dock. So let's do our 3 new words. You knew this one. This is a
Donkey.
donkey, and this is a
Dalmatian.
Dalmatian, and that is a
Duck.
dock. Very good. Very good. All right, Berfine, you did a great job with that. Now,
Thanks.
let's remember here, you're very polite. Let's remember here our spelling words for this week. So would you remind me of the spelling words?
Yes.
Go ahead. Please say them.
Date, lake, safe, plain, great, fine, life, rice, wise, smile, rose, home, globe, smoke, come.
That was perfect pronunciation. Well done. Well
Thanks.
done. And what did we notice? Every single word has what?
Silent E.
Silent E. And where is the silent E?
Just a minute. Last.
Last, right. Right. It is at the end of the word. And Berfin, there are a lot of silent E's in English. Usually it's the last letter. Usually when E is the last letter,
Yes.
that's when it will be silent. Okay. And remember also, it says here at the top of the page, long vowels. A long vowel is when a letter says its name. So when A sounds like A, it's long. When A sounds like A, like the word apple, that's not long. When I sounds like I, like fine, it's long. If you take the E away and it becomes fin and it sounds like I, that's not long. Okay? Now, today, our job is going to be to see if you know what these words mean. So to help you out, I'm going to put a copy of them in the chat. Okay, there they are. And let's see if you remember what they mean. A place where you live. What could that be?
Globe.
The globe, right. You live on Earth. That's right. It could also be home. That would make sense too. Okay, the day of the year.
Date.
Perfect, perfect. Not a frown. This is frown. So what's the opposite of frown?
Smile. Oh, sorry, smile.
Smile, right. Very good. A flying machine.
Plane.
A plane. Very good. Rises from a fire. What comes out of a fire?
Smoke.
Great, great. Out of harm's way. That means out of danger. If you are out of danger, you are
Safe.
safe. Very good. A side dish.
Rice.
Rice, right. Okay. A class or year at school. I asked you, which blank are you in? Which
Great.
grade? Perfect. Okay. If you arrive, you
Come.
perfect. If you feel well, you are
Fine.
fine. And the time that you are on Earth is your
Life.
right. From the time you're born to the time you die is your life. Very good. Is your life. Okay. Berfin, I am very excited about today's story because I used to do this with my class when I was a teacher, and it's very, very fun. So let me get it set up. Now, did we start this last week?
Yes.
Okay. Did we finish it or just start it?
Our internet is not good for that. We just start.
That's right. You had a lot. Thank you for reminding me. All right. So let's see what happened about this. And then we're going to look at a fun video about it.
I can't hear it.
Oh, no. Okay. I don't know why. You should have been able to hear it. Let me. Okay.
It was a
How's
hot
that?
day.
Okay.
Good.
Thanks.
Nora opened the freezer and looked inside.
Dad, there's no ice cream.
She complained. Her father looked up from his computer.
Do you want to make some?
Oh, boy.
Homemade ice cream?
Nora cried.
Yes, let's get started.
Nora helped her father gather all the ingredients.
Okay.
Dad said. He was looking at a cookbook.
First, we need egg yolks.
Crack! Nora broke some eggs and scooped out the yolks. She put them in a bowl. Dad added sugar. Then he whisked everything together. Next, Dad heated milk and vanilla in a pot. Then he slowly poured the liquid into the egg yolks. Nora stirred everything together. They cooked the mixture until it got thick.
Perfect,
Dad said.
What's next?
Nora asked.
Now our mixture has to cool.
Dad said. Nora sighed.
Oh, will take a really long time.
Nope.
Said Dad.
Watch this.
Oh, look, ice.
He put the pot in ice water.
It's cooling fast.
Nora said.
Yep.
Dad took a cold container out of the freezer.
What's that for?
Nora asked.
It's for an ice cream machine.
Dad said.
The machine will churn the mixture for us.
Cool.
Nora said. Dad showed Nora how to put the container into the machine. He poured in the mixture and Nora added heavy cream. Then they turned on the machine. 20 minutes later, Dad turned it off. He covered the container and put it back into the freezer.
Here comes the hard part.
Dad said.
Waiting.
We wait.
Ugh,
Nora groaned.
I hate waiting.
Me too.
Said Dad.
So let's try to stay busy.
Dad and Nora played cards. They kicked a soccer ball around. They went for a long bike ride through the neighborhood. Back at home, Dad opened the freezer. Nora stood behind him on tiptoes.
Is it ready?
She asked eagerly.
Yes.
Dad said.
Oh, boy.
He scooped some ice cream and they tasted it.
Mmm.
Nora said, grinning.
I'm glad there was no ice cream in the freezer. Homemade ice cream is much
It is.
better.
It's delicious.
Maybe later I will try it.
Now, do you at your house, do you have an ice cream machine?
No.
Yeah, we do. When my children, you know, I have 3 girls. And
Her
when they
father
were
looked up
little-
from his computer.
Homemade ice cream?
Okay.
Dad said. Nora helped her.
When my daughters were little, we made ice cream several times. And then I learned a way to make it without a machine. And we'll look at that in just a minute. Now, Nora had to get the yolks out of the eggs. Do you see
Yeah.
what I wrote about yolk?
Yes.
What is a
Yellow
yolk?
part of egg.
Right, the yellow part of the egg is a yolk. And so she had to get that out. And then, do you see this thing right here? Let me point to it. Do you see this?
Yes, I see.
That's called a whisk. And you use a whisk to stir.
I
Okay.
understand.
Yeah. So I'm sure you have that in Turkey too.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Did you know what vanilla is? I see
Yes, I know.
It's almost the same in Turkish. And then she put heavy cream. Now it said that heavy cream is yogun crema.
Yoğun krema.
Do you use that in Turkey?
I never use it, but I guess they use.
Yeah, I don't use it. Do you know, I recently bought some heavy cream for my wife and she used it in a soup, which surprised me, a soup with heavy cream, but it was very good. It was very good. All right.
Oh,
Now, today I want to show you this girl, and this is going to be really interesting. All right. This girl, her name is Mia. Okay. And Mia, she's all grown up now, but she had a television show where she taught children how to do things. And on this show, she's going to teach how to make ice cream all by yourself with no machine. No machine. So, Berfine, you could do this. You could do this, okay?
okay.
So watch it.
Kid with Maya.
Can you hear it?
Yes, I can.
Okay.
Hi, I'm Maya. Today in Full-Time Kid, we'll be making homemade ice cream. Here's what you'll need. A measuring cup, 3 1-gallon freezer bags, a towel, a cup of milk, a cup of heavy cream, half a cup of sugar, 2 half cups of salt, a pinch of salt, half a teaspoon of vanilla extract, and 10 cups of ice. In the first freezer bag, pour the milk,
Milk,
heavy cream, sugar, pinch of salt,
and just a little salt.
and vanilla extract.
Vanilla extract, vanilla flavor.
Try to take out most of the air so it can be as flat as possible. Then mix it together. In the second freezer bag, pour 5 cups of ice. If it's too cold, wear gloves. Then put half a cup of salt. Mix them together to make brine. Brine is just salt and water mixed together. Do the same thing with the third freezer bag, so you'll have 2 freezer bags of brine. The bags of brine will freeze the ice cream mix quicker and smoother than using a freezer. Lay the bags flat on half of the towel with the bag of ice cream mix sandwiched between the bags of brine. Fold the other half of the towel on top of the bags for insulation. Now, let's wait for the ice cream mix to freeze. It takes about 30 minutes or more. I'm gonna go play outside while I wait. Whew! I'm working up a sweat. I could sure go for some ice cream. Awesome! My ice cream is done. To serve, cut a corner of the bag and squeeze it into a bowl. This recipe makes about 1 pint. You can put any leftovers in a freezer-safe container. That's it. Thanks for learning how to make homemade ice cream on Full-Time Kid. Here's what you'll need. A measuring cup, 3 1 freezer gallon bags. Dang it! 3 gallon freezer bags. Wait, I love this part. Put my makeup on. Can I have more ice cream after? 3 1 gallon freezer bags. Sorry. You need a measuring cup and some milk and some sugar and salt and vanilla and a towel.
It's funny.
All right. She is funny. And I will send you this as a link if you want to listen to it and actually try this. But
Okay.
it really does work. The hardest part is waiting. You have to wrap it in the towel and wait and give it time to freeze. And it's so hard to wait. You want to open the towel and look at it, but don't. You have to let it sit and wait. So are you good at waiting? Are you a good waiter or not?
It's kind of thing.
Yeah, it is kind of difficult, isn't it, to wait?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. Now, she made vanilla yogurt, and that's why this little bottle here has vanilla flavor in it. I suppose you could use chocolate or something too, but vanilla is much easier. So I did this with my students at school. It was so interesting. It was so much fun. So I hope that you'll try it. I think that you would really like it. Okay?
Okay.
Now, I did want to tell you one thing because this is an important word for us, but you don't have this. A gallon is, you see how big it is?
Yes, I see.
Okay. So a gallon bag holds about 3.78 liters. Okay. Now, when she was done, she said this makes about 1 pint. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So it makes about a half liter of ice cream.
Okay.
All right. You understand that? All right.
Yes.
Okay, Berfine. Very good. All right. Berfine, let me see if we have time for this. Look at this real quickly. Okay.
We have 4 minutes.
Yeah, I see that. Okay. Berfine, let's play a game. I'll set it maybe just for 2 rounds. And we can play just for these leftover minutes. So go ahead and join the game. I sent you the link.
Okay. I joined.
Here it comes. All right, there we go. You're first. Hmm. Hmm. Oh, I think I know. All right. Good job, Berfine.
Yes.
Good job. That was a
Thank-
good drawing. Okay. Let's see. Not cold, but not hot either.
Oh.
Very good. Very good.
Thanks.
Oh, look at that. I got it. I got it. Okay.
Yes.
All right. Now let's see if we have time for one more. We'll have to see. Let me see. Oh, Berfine. What's that? What did we talk
It's
about today?
Swear. Oh,
This is a right. Okay, Berfine, I have another class. I have to go. Bye bye.
goodbye, Mr.
See you next
Birdie.
week. Bye bye.